We're now just days away from the Interstate 74 bridge being complete for drivers to use. Both spans between Iowa and Illinois. The billion-dollar project, more than 10 years in the making. But even when the bridge fully opens to traffic, there's still plenty of work left to be done. News 8's Josh Lamberty is joining us now live to explain what comes next in this historic bridge project. Josh?
Yeah, Jim, drivers who use I-74 won't have to share the bridge much longer. That's because, as you mentioned, in just a few short weeks in early December, the new Illinois-bound bridge will open to traffic. Now, let's remember that this project itself encompasses everything on both sides of the river, and that's what's going to take the most time. It's a historic project.
We know it can handle over 100,000 cars a day very easily.
The new iconic arches are now even closer to being a bigger Quad Cities connection.
This will pay dividends for years and years to come.
This is I-74 corridor manager George Ryan.
So if you get on at Grant Street in Bettendorf and you want to get off at River Drive in Illinois, you never have to get out into the other lanes of traffic.
He says the bridge design will make each span safer.
If you want to get into other lanes, you've got the whole length of the bridge to get over, and anyone that wants to get off has the whole length.
But there's still work to be done.
There's still electrical work to do, hooking up some of the aesthetic lights and like on the eastbound side.
But off the bridge, there's plenty of work too.
One of them is demolition of the old bridges. One of them is the landscape contract, and the other is the elevator contract.
Contracts for demolition won't go out until this spring. The landscape projects on both sides of the river will add parks and trails, and the elevator project in Bettendorf is more than a year away from completion.
The landscape contract could take up to a couple years, so, it's a long-term thing to get those done.
A new Quad Cities icon.
All in all, the I-74 corridor improvement is being delivered at real close to $1 billion as promised.
And there's plenty of growth on the road ahead. Now, once that new bridge span to Illinois opens early next month, the old bridge will close. Now, you'll still be able to access River Drive in Moline. You'll have a new exit ramp off of the new bridge to River Drive in Moline. I'm also told by project leaders today that the bike path on the new bridge will open by the end of the year. Jim?
Yeah, the key when you mentioned the elevator project, which people might not know, it's an elevator that's going to be in the Leach Park area of Bettendorf to get those bicyclists up to the bridge. There's no other way of doing that. All right. Thank you, Josh, for the latest. And you will have a chance to walk on the new bridge December 1st in the afternoon before it opens a few days later to drivers. We'll have information about that project celebration on our homepage at WQ80.com.